Hey you all, I hope your day is going well. As you know, many of you have been admitted to some of your top programs that you applied for, whether it's graduate school or undergrad or professional schooling. Today, I want to make a video about whether or not you should accept your admissions offer. So there's a few factors that I want you to consider as you make your decision. The first one is affordability. Can you afford to attend this graduate program? Did they offer merit or need-based aid such as scholarships or fellowships or work study? Or do you have the funds to pay out of pocket? Are you someone that don't really care about taking out loans to pursue your education? You should definitely make sure that you consider the cost before even moving forward with entertaining the thought of possibly going, because there's nothing worse than thinking you can afford to go somewhere when in all actuality you can't. The second one is location. I think it's so important to consider where is it you want to live post graduate school, and this is really for graduate students. So for instance, I have my Master of Social Work and I obtained it in the state of Illinois, and I'm in a city in particular that I didn't necessarily think that I would stay here post grad school, but as life would have it, I did, because that's where a lot of the major job opportunities were, but those were also a lot of the job opportunities that I was exposed to. So I think it's so crucial to make sure that you're considering your location for where you want to live when applying to grad school, because a lot of the employment opportunities postgraduate is going to be in the location, more than likely, especially the state where you went to school. The third one would be the program highlights. So my program highlight was that you completed all of your classwork in the first year, and then you interned full-time in the second year of your program. That was one major highlight of my program. Other schools may have other highlights. I know another highlight was that we had 5 concentrations to choose from. I won't go through them all, they're on the website, but you want to make sure that you understand what is it your program is offering that's unique from other schools. For social work, I know that there are many programs that offer concentrations, specializations, certificates, joint degrees, or dual degrees. These are all things you want to consider when selecting your school. The fourth one would be graduation rate. We think that everyone in the program passed, but in all actuality, people do unfortunately discontinue, and that's for many reasons. Some people may transfer, others may be dismissed, others may not be able to afford it anymore. So you really want to understand what is the graduation rate, and for the other 7 to or even 0.4% of the students that did not graduate, why, understanding why they didn't graduate. The fifth one is the examination pass rate on the first try. You want to go to a school, especially if you are entering a profession that's governed by a state that requires you to take an exam. Like if you're going to law school, you're going to have to sit for the bar exam. You want to know what is the percentage of that pass rate before you even go to that program, because if they're not preparing you to be licensed and to practice in your field, then I don't know why they even exist. 6 is job placement stats. What is the job placement rate within 6 months of graduation, and is it in the field of social work or whatever field you're practicing? For me, I was able to find a job within 1 month of graduation. I also was recruited for multiple positions. Now I will say I did things that was not required to stand out and to have those opportunities, like setting up an LinkedIn account and uploading my online portfolio and all of those other things. But again, you want to make sure that you are at a school that has a great job placement rate post graduation. Another thing that I'll add is making sure that your program is accredited by whatever program you are entering. So if you're entering social work, you want a CSWE accredited program. The last one would be the Alumni Network, as well as business partnerships. It's so important to make sure that your university has great partnerships with businesses in the surrounding areas that you want to intern at. You want to make sure that there's a strong alumni network so that when you go out into the work world, chances are you will be applying to places that employs your graduates, alums of your program frequently. It speaks high, at least in my area, when they see where I graduated from, the institution's highly regarded for the field of social work. And there's always somebody that's an alum of, if not my program, the university on the undergrad level. So it's always important to make sure that your university has a strong network base or is well known in general. Okay, you all, this concludes my tips for things to consider before accepting your admissions offer to your school. Congratulations on being admitted. That's amazing. Please comment in the comment section below if you're a newly admitted student, where you've been admitted and the schools that you are considering. And if you already made your decision, let me know in the comment section where you decided and why you decided to go there. Thank you so much for watching, and until I see you next time, be you, be great.